Good afternoon, everybody. How are we today? I haven't scheduled this live because, you know me, I'm not a scheduler at all. I thought I'd just come on here today because today is a birthday of someone who passed away last year, and that is Lisa Marie Presley. Today is her birthday, regardless if she's here or not. It is still her birthday. And I just wanted to do a special, not necessarily about her, but I just wanted to wish her a heavenly happy birthday. And also just to touch base with everybody and tell everybody that I appreciate you all and to let you all know that I'm doing okay. Not that any of you probably give a shit that I'm okay. Just kidding. No. Something has also been brought to my attention that I've done a few things that I'm not proud of since having this channel. And I would like to not necessarily talk about it, but I'd like to just address the fact that I acknowledge that when my channel was called True Crime Discussions with Tammy, I actually didn't do much of the crime side of things. Hey, a dose of rose, how are you? Um, and for those who would always say to me, "How come your channel is called True Crime Discussions with Tammy and you don't discuss true crime?" Well, I'm trying. But now that my channel is named Tammy Wells, I can discuss whatever the hell I want, and I will. Um, it's been brought to my attention as well is the fact that what do you call it? I have as everybody knows me, my PayPal's in my description, but you might see a new thing there that is known as my actual Amazon wish list. The other one was just annoying, and apparently it was to have people help me create one. And that's why if you went onto there before, you would have found that you had to sign in. Well, you don't have to sign in now because I've actually just created my own wish list, which will make things around like when I'm cooking and stuff, it will make things a hell of a lot easier for me. So if you can actually check them out, please do. If you don't want to do that and you don't want to do PayPal, just stick around and see where this live takes us. Um, Moment of honesty here, which is not necessarily my strong suit at the best of times, as in talk. Well, I talk about my feelings a lot, so definitely I talk about feelings and all that sort of stuff. But I've been feeling a little bit lately, as in about myself. I am trying to lose weight, and I am trying to find things about myself that I like. And this is a challenge I give everybody who has a little bit of doubt. And then I remember how people say to me, think of the day when you were the most happiest and focus on that day when you're upset. But here's the thing, if I focus on the most happiest day I've ever had, it also brings me sadness because that particular event in my life came to an end. So I don't particularly want to think about that. But no, I've just been feeling a little bit down lately, feeling a little bit inadequate. I still haven't got my money back from that woman from Gumtree. And I now find out that she's all the way in Victoria and I'm in Adelaide. Now, the thing that upsets me and I'll tell you about another story in a minute, is something that was said to me through my ad. It specifically says my area and then SA next to it, which stands for South Australia. And I don't know if people understand that from other states, but read where the person's from before you respond to an ad. That's just common courtesy, in my opinion. Then there was this other clown who decided to think it would be appropriate to offer me his manhood in exchange for teaching me how to cook. Now, I know how to cook. If I do say so myself, I think I'm a pretty damn good cook. But just with my hands and my eye issues, it's presenting to be a problem. So when this guy was offering me his manhood, I played along, not to get anything from him or anything like that, but just to see how far he would take it. I'm not that kind of person that would do anything of the sort. Then I had to ask him at least 6 times where he was from. And then it finally comes out that he is from Sydney. Again, I'm not from Sydney. I'm from Adelaide, South Australia. not New South Wales, not Western Australia, not all that that's not Western, not Western Australia, not New South Wales, none of that sort of shit. Not from Queensland. I'm not from Darwin. I'm not from Hobart. I'm not from Melbourne. I'm not from Melbourne. I'm from Adelaide. And I hate to keep saying that, but it pisses me off because of the fact that I'm trying so hard to not. I put a report in through my bank and all of that stuff. And my bank is saying we can't guarantee you'll get your money back. And it's just like, well, basically that means I've just given someone $100 for nothing, 150. Because at the end of the day, it's like and I'm sorry to keep saying this, I'm a struggling pensioner. I do struggle. Just like I'm sure every single person who watches this live or on replay, I'm sure there are people out there that struggle too. But I was counting on that money to be back in my account this week, and no sign of it so far. I'm over it. I'm not over it as in I'm just going to move on. No. I'm over the fact that there are so many people out there who see it's their mission to scam people, and then when the person's being caught out, they choose to ignore the people that are confronting them. Like I'm trying to confront this woman who has basically led me along the how can I put it, the shitty road instead of the yellow brick road to go see the wizard. I'm left on the shitty road to the shit house, and it's frustrating because because when she asked for my address to deliver these items this woman was making me, she would have seen that I wrote my area, and she would have gone, "Oh, I'm not familiar with that area." And I'm like, "Well, whereabouts?" And that's when I would have said, "Well, whereabouts are you?" And then she would have told me then and there, because I thought that when I posted on and said Adelaide only, it meant that only people in Adelaide could reply to it. But obviously that's a crock of shit thanks to Gumtree. But no, I'm feeling sorry for myself, I guess, because I was scammed, and I'm angry about it because of the fact that no one deserves to be scammed at all. No one deserves to be lied to. No one deserves to be deceived. And it pisses me off because of the fact that, like I said, for that perverted prick from Sydney, I know how to cook. I just can't at the moment because of my hands and my eyes. And it's very, very frustrating. So I'll go out and I'll buy the basics of things that I can either just chuck in my air fryer or chuck in my what do you call it, in my microwave and stuff like that. That's the kind of things that I'm actually reduced to, and I don't want that anymore. I'm hoping that when I get this corneal transplant sometime this year, I am hoping that will clear that up, but my hands will still be sore. And for those who keep on saying, well, why don't you buy those gloves that people wear for arthritis and people wear for carpal tunnel and stuff? I can't wear them because it's just my hand feels more numb wearing them. Even if I loosen them, they feel like my hand's been restricted. It feels like cement. I can't wear them because of that feeling. And it's incredibly frustrating. I've tried wearing a wristband, a wrist support, doesn't help. I've tried wearing like just a normal everyday kind of support glove, doesn't help. Now, when it's hot weather, my hands hurt even more. And it's just incredibly frustrating because I'm trying my hardest to do certain things for myself, and it's proving extremely difficult. And when people reply by saying they can help me, I take it because it's like, oh, they've got a kind heart, they're willing to help. And then to find that they're dirty old men that are wanting a roll in the hay with someone much younger than them. And or they live in another state and they just wanted a quick buck, and it upsets me a great deal. So word to the wise to everybody out there, if you are going to be buying a product, whether it's food, whether it's a car, whether it's anything, make sure you get your product and you make sure they're from where you can get to get the product. Make sure you don't pay anybody up front. Simple as that. And like I said, like I've got things on before with my Amazon wish list. I've got things on there that will make life a little bit easier for me to be able to try and do food prep. Like there's an automatic stirrer amongst there. If you find it cheaper, you know what to do. If you don't, it's basically send me the link to where it's cheaper. And then if you wish to purchase it, then you can send me the money and go, this is for blah, blah. This is for the automatic stirrer on eBay, and here's the money for it. And then I know. But lots of people think that because I had the surgery on my left hand, my carpal tunnel is automatically fine. Well, it's not. It's worse. I've woken up the last 4 or 5 months now with my hands completely numb. And it's frustrating because there's nothing worse than when your hands are numb and you have things to do that day. Like I had this whole meal prep idea sorted out that I wanted to do. And then when I went shopping yesterday with my brother, and you all know him, Andy, I was looking at things, and it was just like I couldn't even hold a jar of simmer sauce to be able to be put in my trolley. I actually had to hand them to Andy because I was losing grip on them and all that sort of shit. And it's for me, it's incredibly embarrassing. It's incredibly frustrating. And like I said, I have an electric mixer. I have salt and pepper grinders here, but I can't grip them to twist, as you know, which you have to use to grind. So I've also put salt, or those battery operated salt and pepper shakers and things like that. And I see it as that if these things in my hands somehow get better, then by all means, I'll donate them to someone who, or I'll keep them for myself. I don't know. But if I have to or need to, and someone out there is in need, then I'll pass them on to somebody else. But in the meantime, like I said, I can't do cooking myself. I was lucky enough that an amazing friend of mine bought me these cooking utensils that have like the grip on them, so it's not me just having to hold on to wood. I can't grip them now at all. I've tried. And it's very frustrating, especially when you need to, like, say, stir something and your hand's gone numb. You can turn the stuff off and then go do it again, but reheated stuff after, like, when my hands go numb, they go numb for about half an hour to 45 minutes, sometimes even longer. So when it goes numb, my hand locks up and I can't do much. And when I was, like I've said before to people, when I was cutting up some sausages, my hands were feeling fine that whole day. I cooked up some sausages, went to go cut them up, and I actually cut a chunk out of my thumb. I didn't even notice that I had done that because my left hand had gone completely numb. And by the time my feeling came back into it, my whole arm, well, not my whole arm, but the majority of my arm was covered in blood, and the palm of my hand was completely covered. And there was a pool of blood in the palm of my hand because I didn't feel myself cut myself when my hand went numb. It's like I don't feel anything in it. And like I said, it comes and goes. It's very frustrating when I'm out and about and I'm having to use both hands to hold a 600 ml bottle of water to my mouth. That's embarrassing. So at the end of the day, I don't know what my doctor is going to recommend. I've got to go back and see him when he's back from his holiday. I think he's on holiday still. I'm not sure. But I'll ring the doctor's surgery and find out what's going on there. Excuse me, but in the meantime, I'm just a struggling old lady. It feels like I feel like I'm about 90 with all the health issues I've been having lately. Hello to the two people in the background. Hello. I'm very fortunate to be able to have this channel where I can vent a lot of my frustrations out because of the fact that if I'm pissed off or I'm angry about something, there's nothing worse than when I take it out on my family. And they've got their own issues to deal with and all that sort of crap. So it's not fair for me to, yell at them because of certain things. But I do get pissed off when I love hearing when people cook something. I love hearing ideas. I love it because it gives me inspiration. And I file it away for a rainy day, so to speak. But what's more frustrating is the fact that when the things they're telling me that they're making, I want to be able to make them, but I can't. You know, like this week, I wanted to make a ground beef, which is beef mince in Australia. I wanted to make one of those, but I wanted to make it in a curry. I was going to add mushrooms, capsicum, onion, garlic, all that kind of, and baby broccoli, like broccolini. I was going to add all that kind of stuff to it and make it really, really, really fucking good. But I can't, because I can't cut the mushrooms up. I can buy sliced, but for some reason, when you cut mushrooms yourself, they taste nicer. I don't know why, but they do. But things that I want to be able to do for myself, I can't. And it's, to say the least, it's very embarrassing because, like I said, I can't do certain things. I can't, you know, and I hate saying the word I can't because it makes me feel weak and it makes me feel vulnerable and it makes me feel angry at the fact that there are people out there who are total assholes in this world. And I'm sure we all know a few of those in our lives. And they can do all these sort of things for themselves. You know, they can cut up some celery and then smear peanut butter or cream cheese or whatever in the center of the celery. I can't do that because I can't grip things like with a firm enough grip so my knife doesn't slip. You know what I mean? And it's very, very difficult, to say the least. Like I said, it's getting very, very frustrating for me, and it's getting very, very depressing for me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, feel, or say when people say to me, "Oh, Tammy, you should try this recipe." It's like, no, I can't. And it's even more awkward when people look at me strange and they'll go, "What do you mean? It's easy." And I'm like, and that's something that a lot of people do that do piss me off, I'll be honest. When someone makes a recipe and go, "Oh, I whipped up this recipe. It is so easy." Not for me. Like the majority of the time when I go live, I can't have my phone in my hand because if my hand goes numb, it goes tingly to start with. So then that's when I know to put the phone on the arm of the chair of my couch because I can't hold it for long. Because if I do, I'll drop it. Knowing me, if I drop it, I'll lose connect. I won't lose connection, but it'll be about 45 minutes or 20. I'll say 20 minutes, an hour before I can pick it up again. And it's very, 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 very sad. And it's very, very frustrating. Like today, I went to go afterpay something that I wanted from Temu, and it did it through my PayPal instead. So it was the last bit of money I had. Well, I still have a little bit left, and that's to get to and from my brother's appointments that he has tomorrow to go with him for support. The money I had in there was meant to be able to buy the rest of my shopping. Not asking for a handout for that, but I'm just saying it's my own fault because I pressed PayPal, but it went through as PayPal. I put it through as Afterpay, but it went through as PayPal. And because my PayPal is connected to my bank account, it automatically came out of my bank account. So it's like, thanks for that. That's helpful for no one. But I'm trying my hardest. I am. I'm trying my absolute hardest. And you might see also on my Amazon wish list, I'll probably end up getting them myself eventually because I've been there for quite a while and no tickle at the fountain, so to speak. There are Beaumont Children audio books. Now, the reason I've put them on there is because, like I said, I can't read things properly at the moment. Things are a blur. Like I can see that a dose of Rose, if she's still in here, I can see that she put a love heart in my chat. I can see that. But to focus on a book, not likely. So what I've done is I've put the audio books of these Beaumont Children books into my Amazon wish list. So that way when I do the Beaumont Children thing. I did one for their anniversary, but that was crap, and honestly. I don't know, because my mum said I sounded robotic, and I don't know if anyone liked what I talked about, but I don't know if I got the information right or wrong. And this is why I need information. When people want to send me something to read, I would rather you send it to me if you can find a video version of it, because then I can actually listen to it. And it's very, very, very depressing to see that I've gotten to this stage where I have to listen to things rather than attempt to try and read something. Yeah, so pissed off about the lady from Gumtree, pissed off about that perverted old geezer, and pissed off at the fact that the payment I wanted to do Afterpay for went through as a PayPal payment. That pissed me off big time. And I've got to I've got to look at it as it's just what happens sometimes. That's how bad it's getting these days. Like, I'm on specific eye drops that have actually cleared up my sight a fair bit. I managed to get some yesterday, which was good. And yeah, it's I don't know how to put into words that is just so upsetting to me to know that, as I'm going to probably live to regret saying this, I can't count on my family because my mum is also visually impaired, so I can't count on her to do any cooking for me. Even if I buy all the ingredients and stuff like that, I can't count on her. I love her, but I can't count on her. And my brother's going through a few things at the moment, and he's going for like job interviews all the time and all this sort of stuff, and he's trying to build his life for himself, so I can't count on him. And so it feels like I've just been kicked in the stomach. Each time I turn, there's someone ready to kick me again. And it hurts because there are people out there who support people who don't necessarily need the support, who don't need the super chats, don't need the super stickers, because they're evil assholes. And we all know who they could be. Hey, DJ Aussie Mum, how you doing? I don't know. I'm just feeling sorry for myself, and I suppose I just wanted to vent. So I apologise if anyone's found what I've talked about today rather boring and rather annoying and repetitive. I do apologise for that. Sincerely, I do mean that. It's just, it gets to the point where, you don't want to bottle things up and you don't want to, like, annoy your family. So you annoy your YouTube family. It's just like, I'm trying very, 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 very hard. And like I said, there are times where I just want to, honestly, I just do want to give up because I can't do things like, say, this time 3 years ago or more, 4 years, I'll say this time 5 years ago, I'll put it to that extent. I used to be able to do so many things for myself that I was independent. I was able to go shopping on my own. I was able to, do the thing that I'm actually surprised I can do still on my own is shower, which thank fuck. I could wipe my own ass and my front bum, I'll call it. I could do all of that sort of stuff myself, and that's fine. But when it comes to, like I said, cooking and all that kind of stuff, I find it extremely, extremely difficult. And I hate being this vulnerable to people, to let them know where my vulnerabilities lie. I fucking hate it. Like, I remember the other day, no, it was about last week sometime, there was someone knocking at my door. And I could I could not. I was just like, yeah. They're like, oh, hey, Tammy, it's blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll be there in a sec. And I could not actually open the door. Luckily for me, my front door was still unlocked. I'm like, I can't open the door. I think it's open. Can you just try the door? And they tried it and it opened. So thank God for that. But what I'm saying is the fact, well, not really, because I was, left it unlocked all night. So that was pretty stupid of me. But like I said, it's frustrating because, like I said, I'm trying so fucking hard to stop complaining. But I got to look at it as, apart from my eye issues and my hands, I have my health at the best of times, and I'm thankful every day for that. But it's just sometimes, I need to take a step back and evaluate, like, what I have in my life is pretty fucking cool. I have people on here that give a shit about me, people that touch base to see how I am. Like, when I was sick a couple of weeks ago, a couple of weeks back, I was feeling a little bit sick and stuff. And Mac J every day would message, just about every day would message me and see how I was. And Rosa Ling would do the same. A few other people will. And I found it very, very touching that there were people out there who actually gave a shit enough about me to check up on me. And I found that actually quite touching, if that makes sense, because not many, like, I've created an amazing group of friends since having a channel on my own. I'm very, very privileged to be able to call well, almost every single person that's come into my life since having a channel, since being part of the YouTube community. I've made some amazing, amazing friends, and I am so thankful every single day to them. As for Rosaline, she always puts me on the right track, back to on the right track, if you know what I mean. Like, if I'm having doubts about something, she helps me see it in a different way. And not if so if I say to her I'm pissed off about something or I'm angry about something, she try not to be disrespectful to her when I say this, she puts it on, she goes, I see that you're upset. I'm like, I'm not upset, I'm pissed off. And then I think about it after I get off the phone from her, and I realize, well, hang on a second, if I'm pissed off, then yeah, actually I was upset. But I can't focus always on what upsets me. I need to start focusing on things that make me happy. Not things that did make me happy, things that do make me happy. And that is something that I'll be forever thankful to her for, because she is such she's the light and the moon, or the sun and the moon all on her own, like she rises me up, and when I'm down, she lets me feel down, and then she talks me out of it, which is absolutely fucking awesome. She has this ability to make anyone feel like they are important. So if there's anyone out there who actually talks to Rosaline one-on-one, thank your lucky stars, because she is an amazing, amazing, amazing person, and it's funny how if she's not in one of my lives, she will actually message me and apologize for it. It's like, you don't have to apologize. The time difference is maddening. So it's fine. I want to thank every single person who has ever spoken to me through Facebook Messenger, spoken to me through text wise, or has spoken to me via phone call. Thank you all so much for being an amazing people. True Tam, you're amazing. Thank you for being such a good friend. Elizabeth Anderson, thank you as well. Foxy Lady, Mac J, Bubsy, Kitty Witty. Oh, the list goes. Oh, DJ Aussie Mum. Rosaline, like I said, the list goes on and on and on with the amount of people that are Iris. She's helped me find faith that I thought I lost. Hey, Mac J. All these people that have come into my life since I've had a channel, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support, your friendships, and everything like that. I thank each and every one of you, one way or another. If you're in my life still, great. If you're not, then okay. I'm not going to really get upset about that, because you can't get upset because people want to walk away from your life. You can be upset if you're the reason and they don't tell you. You're left thinking, what did I do? Sorry, needed a drink. But like I said, I'm trying my hardest every day to remain positive about things. Like, I know there will be a day, and this is going to make me sound like a total try-hard here, there will be a day where I will start making a good income here on YouTube. Might not be today, and it doesn't look like it is going to be today. But the funny thing is, though, is the fact that there are people out there who have channels who are such assholes, and we all know. I think we all know who we're talking about. I'm talking about, and there are people out there who do not. Oh, you missed a lot. Everyone was here watching me listening to me, I should say. Sorry, as I'd carry on about my issues as usual. And telling people about my Amazon wish list and telling them about my PayPal as usual. But like I said, it just comes down to that I want people to start understanding the fact that when I put myself out there, I don't do it for votes to try and win points with the big channels. Because at the end of the day, I've been part of a channel where it's now bigger than it was when I was there. But the person who runs that channel has turned into a pompous, arrogant piece of shit. And they think their shit don't stink. And they think they're invincible. And they think they're wonderful. They're a wonderful person, but they're not. When I first started talking to that particular creator, he was actually down to earth and sweet. Behind the scenes, he was a perverted piece of shit and a bully. Big wrong judgment of my part, thinking he was a good person. But this channel is all about growth, and that's why I've also changed my channel name, because at the end of the day, my channel might not have thousands or even close to 1,000 subscribers. There's no way in the world I'm going to get to that. And I'm okay with that, because I'm never planning to do super chats, super stickers, membership, and all that sort of shit. Because I see it personally as that, from what I've been told, I could get that now if I wanted to. But I don't want that. I don't want people thinking if they send a super sticker and they're about 5 messages down from people above them or something like that, that they can send a super chat and that's going to grab my attention more. It might, but that doesn't mean I'm going to answer you faster than the people that are above you with questions. No fucking way. I don't want people to feel like that. If people want to, I say, if people want to waste money on memberships and super chats and super stickers with me, just put the money in my PayPal instead. Helps me a lot more than it does to wait till the end of the month until YouTube takes their cut. You know what I mean? Like, but that's just me, though. That's just how I feel. And there might be, if I still have my channel in 3 years' time, I might do memberships and stuff like that. But until I can personally start making a steady income without any of that shit, it's not happening. Ever. And like I said, I'm not fussed if I ever get to 1,000 subscribers. There was a time when I really, really wanted to get there. But now I've got 4 people in here, and I'm thankful to those 4 that are sticking around and listening to me carry on. And I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. But like I said, sometimes life just gets hard. Hang on a sec, guys. Sorry, guys. Just got to reply to this. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'm tired of it. But like I said, it's just getting to the point where if I do true crime, there would have been no point in changing my channel name. If I talk about everyday things, or if people want to come up here and discuss a long little problem, it's okay. I'm listening. I watch too much Frasier. I'm listening to everybody, and I want to be able to be successful with this channel. I do. It's just sometimes it's hard. Harder than any of you will ever realize. Because putting myself on the line when I go live, it's more about, for me, it's therapeutic. Hang on a sec, guys. Sorry. You know, I don't. How can I put this without you thinking I'm sounding like an idiot? And I've said this on previous lives. I've stopped taking my antidepressants because I don't like the fakeness I feel when I'm on it. I don't feel like the feeling as though that a tablet is going to have me mask my emotions. Sorry, guys. But yeah, like I said, it's just for the last 8 years or longer, I've wanted a second tattoo. Should I do a GoFundMe for it? No. There are people out there that do GoFundMes for the most stupidest shit, and they get the money. I generally need help here, and I get fucking nothing. I get ignored. I get told that I'm a beggar and all that. I know that's a long time ago, that a few months back now, but it still fucking hurts. The person who said that on his channel, super chat, super stickers, membership, PayPal, merchandise, and then, you know what I mean? All that kind of shit on their chat, as well as the money they make from their job. So that person has a 6 income just there. Sorry. Sorry, give me a sec, guys. Sorry. You know, it just pisses me off. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop complaining and I'm going to go try and make something for dinner. Yes. All right. So, as I said before, if you want to donate to my PayPal, please, please do. And when I say please, please do, only do it if you can. Don't do it if you've got bills coming your way or a holiday you're planning or your children need something. Don't do it then. But only do it if you want to and you can afford to do it. Also, I have my Amazon wish list in my PayPal in my description for this live as well. Now, remember, you don't have to wait till I go live if you wish to donate or check out my Amazon wish list. If you want to look at my Amazon wish list, you can look at it at any time you're on YouTube and you think, oh, I've got a spare few bucks. Hang on. Tammy needed help. Son of a bitch. And then go look at it. But if you don't want to actually go onto Amazon to purchase anything and you've seen something on the Amazon wish list that you like and you've seen it cheaper, like I said before, feel free to send me a link on here and then and just say, check this out. And then when you send the money through PayPal, send the link through that way. Because as far as I'm aware, anyone that donates to my PayPal, that's all confidential through the PayPal people. Sorry. And as everybody knows, whether you donate, buy something off the Amazon wish list, whatever it may be, it stays between the people as a people. It stays between three lots of people: the people at PayPal, or Amazon, or me and you. So there's 4 ways. Yeah. So please check out my Amazon wish list because, like I said, there are things on there that are actually going to help me to try and get back into some cooking, like that automatic mixer. If Temu didn't fuck up and take the money out of my account, I would have bought one from there. But I don't know. But like I said, I am trying to get my my cooking mojo back. Just at the moment, it's pretty difficult. Hey, Aussie True Crime, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm about to wrap things up because I think I've just complained a bit too much today. But I would like to say as well that a heavenly happy birthday to Lisa Marie Presley. Gone way too soon. I actually admired her a lot. Like her band was called LMFP, which stood for Lisa Marie fucking Presley. And she said that when she got interviewed by Conan. I did not make that up. Hey, all things serious. How you doing? But like I said, you know, it gets harder and harder and harder to be able to do things for myself when my hands and my eyes are so fucked. You know, people point things out to me to buy, to cook, and all that sort of stuff. And that's awesome. I appreciate it immensely. But you got to remember, though, okay, is the fact that, okay, when your eyes are like when you go swimming and your eyes get like really red and you can't see clear, or when you're out in the middle of a really cold, cold day and there's fog, that's how my vision is these days. So I'm just, yeah, like I said, I'm just trying really, really fucking hard. I'm trying. I'm going to be meeting Aussie True Crime in June when she's down here for her daughter's I can't remember what it's called, but it's this thing she does where she sells. It's not a fate or anything like that. I think it's like Comic-Con. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Aussie. But yeah, I'll be meeting her. When I say giant, I mean like her husband is tall as hell, and I'm only 5'2", so I'm going to call him the gentle giant. And I hope that's okay. Oh, yep, her con. I hope I read that right. Hang on, sorry guys. Her con, okay. And it'll be awesome because I just hope by then I've had my corneal transplant, so I can actually like because Aussie True Crime. I don't care what anyone says, and I'm not just saying this because she's in here. but she is the most loyal in Australia, one of the most loyal people I've ever met through my channel. I haven't met her in person yet, so we might not actually. She might think I'm a total dog. Oh, 30th of July. That's awesome, Aussie. That is awesome, isn't it? Aussie, I hope that it goes your way, honey. I really do. I really hope it goes your way. The way you want it to go, I hope it goes that way and smoothly. And thank you, Aussie. You're an absolute sweetheart. But like I said, I have no idea when my corneal transplant is taking place. And now that Aussie is going to be here at the end of June, I'm worried that that's when my corneal transplant's going to be called up. But the thing is, I've always got to make sure I've got money in my account because they say, can you come in at a moment's notice? So I've got to always try my hardest to make sure money's in my bank account to be able to get into the hospital and all of that kind of crap. And it's frustrating because, like, I have had a corneal transplant before and it's very, very uncomfortable to have stitches in your eye. Now, for those who don't know what I mean by that, is what happens is, I'm not going to give you the gory details, but long story short of things, okay, if you look up eye after, stitches in eye after corneal transplant, you will see what kind of stitches I'll have in my eye. And even though it looks jiggy-jaggy, each of those is one individual stitch. It's not just one continuously around stitch around the cornea. It is individual stitches that go into my eye. Thank fuck I'm asleep. I wish you all the luck in the world for that, Aussie. I really do, sweetheart. Aussie's lived, I hope this isn't out of line if it is, I'm so sorry. Aussie's lived in pain, like she just said there, for the last 4 years. And she has a beautiful soul and a beautiful heart and a beautiful mind. And she does not, anyone who has all three of those things is amazing in my book. And it, like, having Aussie, Helena, Shalana, having people in my life that I have still to this day, all right, I am actually very lucky. And when I say lucky is because I don't know why people have actually zeroed in and chosen to accept me for me. And I thank you for those people who have done that. You've welcomed me into your life in a way that people here in Adelaide would look down on me for. I swear too much. I don't drink alcohol, so I'm safe there. I smoke, yes, but I'm going to try my hardest to quit. What else is there that I do? I don't live in the most cleanest of houses at times. Like when I can cook, haven't got the energy to clean, and when I can clean, I haven't got the energy to cook. So it's like, for fuck's sake, Tammy, it's hell. And yeah, it's just fucked. But I'm going to wrap this up, guys, because like I said, if I keep talking without sounding too much like a Suki Lala, I'm actually going to cry. And I don't want to cry on my panel because I don't want people to think I'm sad fishing, because I never do that. If you think that that's what I'm doing, then you can leave my channel now, because that's not what I do when I ask for help. I just see it as that if you don't like drama, this is the channel you would like to be in. Great. But don't, like I said, if you're going to put money in my PayPal, do not do it unless you know you can. I've always stated that. Don't do it unless you absolutely positively can. Oh, thank you. All things serious. That's very sweet of you to say that. Thank you. Aussie True Crime. A dose. I think I got to make sure I got this name right. Sorry, give me one sec, guys. Sorry. Yep. A Dose of Rose, Aussie True Crime, All Things. Well, I don't know if All Things Serious has a wrench, but if he doesn't, can someone please post the link to his channel in here, please? He does it. He's awesome with what he does. Everybody in here who has a channel who has a wrench, please feel free to drop your links. It's completely fine. I'm all about helping out the people that have helped me over the years, and Aussie will always have a place on my channel, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been able to have this new amazing icon that you see on the screen. Hopefully you all see it. She helped me, so thank you again for that, Aussie. You're a legend. But like I said, it just comes down to that. Take note of what's going on around you, because there could be somebody that is calling out for help and not actually having the having the courage to actually ask for help. I ask for help when I really, really, really need it. Thank you. All Things Serious. That's very sweet of you. You know, I don't come up here and start talking about random crap so then you all feel sorry for me. And then when it's all said and done, I dust my hands off and goes, oh, well, that was easy, $100 I made. I made some money one live recently, and I don't want to say the person's name in case they use a different name when they come in here, but there was a person who donated to me, and again, thank you so much for that. That did come in very, very handy, so thank you. But like I said, it just comes down to that. When I ask for help, it means I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel, basically. I wouldn't ask for help if I had the things that I need help with. You know what I mean? Like if I had an automatic stirrer, I wouldn't have put it on my wish list. If I had the battery operated fucking salt and pepper shakers, I wouldn't have put it on my list. You know, there's things on there that I do think will help me. Oh, look at that. Two people sub to each other. That is so awesome. But like I said, instead of putting that money into a poker machine, donate it to me. You'll get something back from it. You'll get a humongous thank you. I'm just saying. But like I said, I just want everyone to stay safe. Think about what's going on in the world and think about what's happening around you. And if you can spare some money, donate it to a better charity than me, because you might say I am a charity case at times. But and I've got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, something. I managed to find a cheaper skip than 265. If you're listening on my last live, I was saying that the skip's going to cost me 265. I managed to find one for 165. So that's a massive weight off my shoulders for that. So thank you, All Things Serious. That's very sweet of you to say that. Thank you. It means a lot when people go, I wish I could help you, but I can't, or I wish I could help you, but I don't want to because you're a bitch. And that's fine. I take every compliment I get and I run with it, whether it's meant to be. No, but seriously, Tammy, you're a bitch. I'm like, yep, I am a bitch. And for what it's worth, you have to be sometimes in this world. You have to be cruel to be kind. You have to be a bitch, so to speak, But anyway, guys, like I said, I need to go and attempt to make something for dinner. And when I say attempt, it just means because my hands are starting to feel tingly in my right hand and my left hand. So I might have to postpone trying to cook anything for a little bit. Oh, you're a whale ass, are you? All Things Serious? Well, then I'm an orca. Killer whale. Yes. So if you, like I said, if you can, check out my Amazon wish list. That's where I need probably the help the most. But we'll leave it at that. And I will talk to you all again very soon, I'm sure. If there is anybody who would like to join me on panel next time, please just leave a comment in my live afterwards, or better yet, just pop up on panel the next time I go live. And when that will be, I don't actually know. And I know that sounds horrible to say that, and I'll make sure I schedule it though. But all of you take care of yourselves. Be good to the people you care about and the people you love. And I don't mean me. If you love me and you care about me, I'm not saying take care of me. I'm saying take care of your families, take care of the people that are in your actual immediate life before you start thinking of donating to this channel and this channel and this channel and all that, and my channel. Think about who in your immediate family and your immediate circle of friends who needs the help, and that's where I would rather you put your money. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Like I said, everyone that's out there, time now here is 3:54 p.m. on the 1st of February 2024. It's not for another 4 months, but I will be doing a birthday special this year, and that's not until the 5th of June. So don't worry, you got months to plan, guys. I hope that I can be joined by a lot of people on panel. I hope that the live could be awesome. And yeah, it's on a Wednesday, guys. My birthday falls on a Wednesday, so it will have to be in the like early evening because I have to go grocery shopping in that morning. So fingers crossed, all goes to plan with and hand in hand. And like Ozzy said on her channel the other day, I hope that when she's here, we can do a live together. I don't know how, I don't know where, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. And she's offered to help me do my Beaumont children thing. So I'm hoping that on that day we do that. It's not interfering with anything she's doing with her family. And I can also bring Andy with me. So then if my eyes are better by then, I've got some help. All things serious, it's in my description. Sweetie, by the time you get here, my birthday would have been 25 days old. You're getting here on the 30th of June, yeah? My birthday's on the 5th of June. So it'll be a late birthday. Unless it's the 30th of, 30th of June. My birthday will be 25 days old by then, sweetheart. Yeah. So anywho, all things serious, my Amazon link is in my description along with my PayPal. But like I said, there are things on my Amazon wish list that, like I said, if you see them cheaper, let me know. But with Amazon, it's actually quite fast delivery. So, please consider it. It's all good, Aussie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, mice and rats, I am out of here because, like I said, I need to go and try and make something for dinner. And I know, okay, for those who don't know, carpal tunnel's a bitch. I hate it. I'm starting to think it's not carpal tunnel anymore because my hand's going, like my left hand, I've switched hands at the moment. My left hand has just gone numb because I was holding my phone in my left hand. Oh, that's actually a record. I was able to hold my phone for nearly 53 minutes. So that's pretty good. But, oh, no. It's not in that part. It's okay. When you go into the live and then you click on to where it's got the thing, where it's got the title of the live. Can someone help me here? Explain where it is. No, Amazon's directly. It's not in the part about me part. It's in where you read what the live is going to be about. Does that make sense? Hang on, I don't know how to do this. Can someone please find my Amazon wish list in the section it's in, and post it in here so then all things serious can have a look at it. Eddie can have a look. Well, she does think. Okay, does it? I hope she doesn't have it. Yeah, the description of the live. It's in there, Eddie. And you might all look at things in there and think, wow, she's got expensive taste. I can't help how much Amazon charges for things. And look at it this way. If you're in America, it's half that price. I think. I don't know. But I hope you. Oh, there you go. Eddie, Aussie's just posted it in chat. Thanks, Aussie. Okay, what I'm actually going to ask all of you to do, whoever is a mod in here, please can you... Oh, you did both. No point in me asking you to do that because you just did it. I swear Aussie's a mind reader at times. Aussie, if you're able to, sweetie, I'm not trying to be a pain. Would you be able to keep a hold of those links so that way, because I don't want Nightbot on my chat. I don't know how to get him on there here anyway. Is there any way possible that you could hold on to those and then when I go live occasionally, you can just drop those links in case people don't read them? Is that okay? You can send them on to Mac and whoever else wants the links to be able to post them. Please feel free to. I'd appreciate it. Because then I don't have to say, oh, the links to my PayPal and the links to my Amazon are in the description. It's just, yeah. Aussie, you are an absolute sweetheart. I love you to bits. You're my sister from a different mister. So I would say something else, but Aussie's way too beautiful to be a sister from a different blister. So, we don't. They're for my fugly friends. I say that. Oh, you fired Nightbot? Cool. I'd fire him too. Because Nightbot is, for those who don't know, Nightbot can't be trusted because Nightbot ends up blocking people that don't deserve to be blocked, or deletes comments that don't deserve to be deleted. All right, girls and boys. What was it? Hang on. Boys and girls, dogs and cats, mice and rats. I am out of here. So until next time, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.